Well, folks, in the last few weeks, it's been so dry out here that the garden had to be watered every night. You got to keep little tiny seedlings. Let me see, little tiny seedlings moist, or they perish. It's as simple as that. So I had to resort back to what I used to do for decades, and I'm here to show you that. It's called collecting rain off the roof. Long as I remember, the rain been coming down, clouds of mystery forming, confusion on the ground. Good men through the ages trying to find the sun, and I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Okay, you're looking at an old artesian water tank that we had down in the cellar for 40 years. That was replaced 25 years ago. Up the top, you see a V8 juice bottle. Inside there, I put a screen, and there's a fit into the tank, and I used old water spouts to get up to the roof. So you can see the idea that when it rains, the water goes in this tank, and then it comes out into this maze of water hoses here, and it goes down to a tank where I store it. On the other side of the house, same deal. Here's a barrel, water hose coming out of the spigot. Those spigots are only $5. They're made of plastic. You can get them anywhere, Amazon. See, old water spout coming down, and the water goes in here. Now, see all that film and everything in there? That's just plant growth from the roof. And if I was going to make a permanent installation, I'd put screen on top. There'd be a cover with a screen. But I don't need that right now. I need water real quick. So this is a jerry-rigged operation. While I'm up here, I want to show you this old 100-gallon animal agriculture tank. It's got a few cracks in it. It's about 20 years old. I got a plastic welder. It's like a glorified soldering iron, and I can easily repair this. But I want you to remember this because I'm going to show you some more stuff. Here you see a couple of 60-gallon barrels. I got 3 of them. You scatter them around the garden too to make it easy to haul water. Now that system where the water comes off the roof comes downhill to this tank here. This tank is 550 gallons, and it all feeds by gravity. And if you look at the water line down there, you can see I don't got a lot yet. I only got about 150 gallons, 125 gallons. But it's only been a few showers since I installed this system. And we get showers this week. I expect this tank to be filled up fairly shortly. The roof is that productive with water. Okay, folks, we're way down the hill in the woods. Here's another 550-gallon agriculture tank. You can see it's 1/3 full, so there's like about 200-something gallons here. And this water is crystal clean, unlike the stuff that comes off the roof that you got to screen out, because this comes from a well that we used to have, that we have on the property down here in the woods, and It used to be the well for the house, but it dries up in the summer, so we couldn't use it anymore. So we had an artesian well put in. But anyway, it still produces plenty of water for the garden here. But like I say, it dries up in the summer. But I got pumps, so I can pump water uphill or let the water up the top if I have too much up there come downhill. So I can juggle both tanks in order to put the capacity where I need it, okay? And now while we're in the garden here. I'll show you the rest of the garden when it starts growing, but here's another tank like the one you seen up top, but this is 150 gallons. So I don't have covers on it yet, but see, they're nice. 150 gallons, I water the old-fashioned way with a sprinkling jug. So I walk up and down these hills with that jug and I water stuff. But see, this water is clean a little bit. I wouldn't drink it, but you can wash your hands in here and refresh yourself a little bit while you're working down here on a sweaty day. And here's another one. Here's another 150 gallons right here. So that's 300 gallons here. And them little barrels I showed you, I scattered them all over so I won't have to walk too far with the water bucket, see? So see, with a garden this big, you gotta have water. You gotta have lots of water. Now, if it rains all summer, then we gathered the water for nothing. And that's happened. But there are other summers where it's dry as a bone. And if you don't water the garden, you don't have one. It's as simple as that. Watering a garden is a two-edged sword. Some summers it's so dry, if you don't water, you're going to lose everything. On the other hand, I've had summers with no sun and nothing but constant rain, and the garden drowns. So that's how it is out here in nature. But when it all comes together and it works right, you get a real abundance out of it. That's what makes it worth it. I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain?